Welcome back to another day in the life of a freelance software developer. I've had a busy few weeks, but have a nice slow Friday ahead of me. I usually take Fridays as a more of an all-round day. I spend the morning planning my day and my to-dos. Depending on how busy I am, I'll do some outreach. At the moment, I've got a full plate, which is good. But with freelancing, I always like to be on the lookout and build my network. But I make a cup of tea first, obviously. I then jumped into some coding for a client, then worked on my React Native app, Spots. I'm currently in beta testing and I've got a lot of work to do on it. It's kind of taken a bit of a back seat at the moment just because of how busy I've been, but I'm still really enjoying working on it and building it. It's an app that lets you save locations instantly. So you press a button, it'll save the location and you can use a voice memo or just type in information about the spot, and then you can create collections, whether it's coffee shops, photo spots, a good filming location, restaurant, meeting places, anything like that. And then down the line there will be a social aspect of it, so you can save collections and make little travel guides to share with people. Then it's breakfast time. And just for a quick one, I have yogurt, fruit, flaked almonds and whatever else we have. Then read some news or documentation for what I'm in the middle of building. I usually try and just keep up to date with news, especially how quick things move in the tech world at the moment. Okay, so I've just spent the morning doing a lot of admin work. I've got 3 clients on the go at the moment. One's contracting work and one is a website rebuild and also a new website for a new business. And I've just been kind of organizing things this morning because there's a lot of different moving parts and a lot of different things to do for different people, which ranges from I've rebuilt a React site to use Next.js and deployed that on Netlify, which has actually been a really good experience, not using Vercel. Purely using Netlify because it's what we were using for the previous site. But I managed to rebuild the site in a couple of days, which is, great. Not a lot needed to be changed, just really needed updating. Performance wasn't great. And now we're getting near enough 100 on Lighthouse scores, which is good. The whole experience is a lot better. But I've been doing a lot of admin this morning, emails, reaching out to potential new clients, because you never stop with this unless you've got like long-term contracts that you can kind of rely on for a bit. But even then, you just don't know what's going to happen. So yeah, I've spent the morning organizing all my projects and stuff, been playing about with Spots. So I'm going to update it to use some better animations and feedback. Feedback is one thing that I have missed in terms of doing an action, getting some good solid feedback for the user, because I spoke to some people that have tested it and they were a bit confused as to what was happening and when, which was a big miss from me, but it's all part of the process. So yeah, pretty chilled morning this morning. It is a nice sunny day, so I'm going to get outside and get some of that sun. Go work in a coffee shop for a bit, just to get out and about, so I don't get cabin fever. And might go look to get a new book, need a new book. If anyone's got any book recommendations, let me know. So yeah, I'm going to finish off some work now, get out and about, and I will check in a bit. It's nice to get out for lunch. I got to catch up with my partner for a bit, grabbed a coffee, and then onto a new project I'm working on. There's something about coding out and about and just getting locked in that's great. I'll be diving into React 3 Fiber and more 3D work 8.3.js lately, just to up my front-end game, and it's something I've always been interested in and never really took the dive into. After a few hours, I then headed home, but went by the local bookstore for a new book as I finished my others that I was reading. I'm looking forward to getting into this. I got recommended it. Apparently it's really good. Then it's back home, cleaning, doing some washing, and usual day-to-day things. I like keeping the apartment clean as I spend so much time here working and obviously living. It's funny how such a small space needs so much upkeep. And then once that's done, it's back to coding, learning or working depending on the day. As I've had a mad week of client work, I've had 3 different jobs on, and one of those is a long-term contract. So I decided to finish up the remaining tasks that I had for one of the clients and then work on some personal projects and learning, as I said, getting more into 3D work and also working on my React Native app. Okay, so I just got back in. Finished off work for the afternoon and probably going to call it. Today is a Friday and normally my quietest kind of day, and I kind of like to wind down before the weekend, but this may have seemed like a very slow and quiet day and look like I don't do much, but I haven't filmed in the last 2 weeks purely for the fact that I've just been like slammed busy and kind of feeling a little bit burnt out creatively, I think. And I think things are tough at the moment, you know. It's good having clients in, but this isn't going to be all cushy and rainbows. It's a lot of outreach and sticking with it. And yeah, I've not filmed too much of the work, but yeah, feels good to be back and doing videos again. I finished off all my client work, which is great, and I've been playing around with a new kind of side project and learning more about 3JS and React. 3 React Fiber, and you'll have seen on some of the clips, just trying to add another element to my tool chest. You know what I'm trying to say. I've always been super intrigued and interested in the 3D environments and things like that, and I think anyone can kind of build a website at the moment and design a basic website, and the more I see basic websites and build them, I get a bit meh. If it's not like a whole application or it's just a simple marketing site, it's good to do. It keeps the things ticking over, but just trying to spice things up a bit, and the 3D stuff's really cool. There's so much to it with OGL and shaders and stuff, which is stuff I've never done. So really interesting, really enjoying that, and maybe looking at a new direction for what I'm doing at the moment. I'm gonna actually finally play some games tonight. I think I got onto the early alpha of Marathon and I still haven't played it, so I'm gonna jump into that tonight. Hopefully it's still running and yeah, just chill out. So I'm gonna finally finish off a bit of my work, maybe read a bit of my new book, and then I'm gonna chill and play some games. If anyone else is playing decent games at the moment, let me know. I'm so out of the loop. I know only this year since I built that PC that I've been gaming again, and it's been nice, bit of fun when I get the time to do it. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll catch you in a bit. It's funny how quick time flies when you're playing a game. But I really enjoyed playing Marathon. It's not normally my type of thing, but yeah, it was great fun, really get into it. Then I started prepping dinner for me and my partner as she was out. And yeah, we didn't have much in, so we just kind of made some sweet potato fries and some burgers, because that's all we really had in. Not the usual thing we eat, but really good. Then watched a film and just chilled. So that's it for another day as a freelance software developer in Vancouver. Pretty quiet one, pretty slow. This isn't what it's usually like, but yeah, it's a little bit of an insight. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Really enjoy making these, so I'd like to keep doing it. Catch you on the next one.